Thank you very much, Madam Deputy Speaker. And I want to begin by thanking my right honourable friend, the member for South Swindon, for securing this important debate on research for funding for autism and neurodiversity research, and also for such a wonderful, heartfelt speech. And it is truly my honour to be able to respond to him. I also want to commend him for the incredible work that he has done personally throughout his career to improve the lives of the nearly 560,000 autistic people and around 5 million neurodivergent people across this country. In his previous roles as Lord Chancellor and as chair of the all-party parliamentary group on autism, he has been instrumental in driving improved awareness and understanding of autism across government. We know that too many autistic people and neurodivergent people more generally are currently ending up in the criminal justice system, and that there is much more that needs to be done to improve people's experiences. The review my right honourable friend commissioned as Lord Chancellor in 2020 looked at this important issue. And as a direct result of his contribution, I expect our newly published National Autism Strategy to make a big difference to the lives of autistic and neurodivergent people who come into contact with the criminal and youth justice systems. We know our new National Autism Strategy needs to improve autistic people's lives. This strategy was informed by a national call for evidence and incorporated the views of over 2,700 autistic people, their family and carers. The strategy is underpinned by an implementation plan for Year 1, which is 2021-22, and is backed by over £74 million for the first year alone. It sets out our vision for what we want autistic people's lives to be like by 2026, and over the course of the next 5 years, we will improve understanding in society, reduce diagnosis waiting times, and improve access to high-quality health and social care for autistic people. My honourable friend mentioned social care, and of course it will be a key part of the white paper, the social care needs of working age adults as well. We will also publish further implementation plans for Year 2 and beyond, which will build on our actions this year. And this will set out how we will drive improvements across health and care, employment, education and the criminal justice system. We have made important strides across England over the last decade since the introduction of our landmark Autism Act. And I also would like to pay tribute to our honourable friend Dame Cheryl Gillan for all her work on this. And this includes improvements in public awareness of autism and the availability of diagnostic services across the country. To date, we do remain one of the only countries in the world to have such legislation, and I know we're all proud of that. But we know that there is still more we need to do to make sure that autistic people have equal access to services across their lives. One of the biggest challenges we face is gaps in our evidence, as my honourable friend outlined, about what services and support best work for autistic people. And I saw the real-life impact of this recently when I was interviewed by a really impressive young woman called Imi. And Imi told me about her own struggle and how long it took her to get diagnosed with autism, and also about the struggles women and girls often face in getting the right support due to underdiagnosis. And while we know this is an issue and we're taking action to address this, we recognise we need better evidence about the effects of masking and underdiagnosis of autism for women and girls. And as a former Apprenticeships and Skills Minister, I met many young autistic people who told me that they struggled finding or getting into work. Recently, at the start of UK Parliament Week, I visited a school in my own constituency, Little Green Academy, and it specialises in providing education for boys with autism aged 7 to 16. And pretty much every single one of them said to me, would I help them get some work experience? Would I help them get on the ladder towards employment? So like my honourable friend, the member for Tunbridge Wells, I very much took that as my action from that meeting. And that is why, through our new autism strategy, we're strengthening and promoting pathways to employment, such as supported internships, traineeships and apprenticeships. But to make further headway on closing the unacceptable autism employment gap, we need to better understand what the barriers to employment are, and also what other barriers people with autism face. We do know we haven't reduced the number of people with an autism diagnosis in inpatient care fast enough. My own friend mentioned this. It's very important. There are lots of reasons for this, but one of the main ones is that people are being diagnosed as autistic after they're admitted, once they're admitted. So we need to make sure that the number of autistic people in these settings that is reduced. It's not the right setting in many cases. So we've set up a delivery board across government, across system partners to make sure that we monitor progress, identify blockers, propose actions, so that people are supported better in their community, not in inappropriate inpatient care. We also, many members raise the lack of understanding, and it's so important that we have more general understanding. I'm sure many members remember the autism training that MPs and their officers received, again at the behest of Cheryl Gillen, who was pushing us all, encouraging us all to do that. And I know I certainly learned a lot doing that. But also set out my right to head publication in 2019. We're also trialling the Oliver McGowan mandatory training in learning disability and autism for all health and social care staff, and that's backed by £1.4 million worth of funding. Trials are underway with 3 providers currently delivering training, and hundreds of staff have already been trained. So there'll be a final evaluation report which is due in spring, and the outcome of this will inform the wider rollout of the Oliver McGowan mandatory training, and we're working with his parents to introduce that. This is also why, as part of our new autism strategy, we will publish a cross-government research action plan that lay out the steps we will take to improve autism research and embed culture of autism research by 2026. We know we need a strategic approach to ensure that areas currently receiving less research investment, my friend mentioned postcode lottery, like care and support, are prioritised in the future. We also need to make sure that we prioritise the right areas of research. We also need to make sure it delivers the right change. We work with autistic people and their families, the research and voluntary sector and DHSC England to work to carry out this research action plan. It will ensure we are building on the important work happening in autism research already. For example, we have already provided £81 million for autism and neurodiversity research in the last 5 years, and that includes funding for a study on the impact of COVID-19 on autistic people, a project to improve the accuracy of adult autism assessments, and a systematic review to understand what mental health works for autistic people. And in addition, this year we're delighted to announce a 3-year partnership between the National Institute for Health Research and the UK's leading autism research charity, Autistica, as mentioned by my friend. And that will fund research into the social care that works for autistic people. This will encourage and support more research applications in this important area, and we do encourage many people to put forward their research applications. I'm glad that we've had the opportunity to hear about the fantastic work that Autistica does today, and to welcome their new support plan. I'm personally due to meet with Autistica next week, so it does give me some time to read their report, and I look forward to working with the charity on the development of our research action plan to transform the autism research funding landscape over the next few years. Once again, I'd like to thank my right honourable friend for securing this important event and all members for their contributions. I recognise we must ensure that actions we take to support and improve autistic people and their families' lives are grounded in evidence. Through our new autism strategy and research action plan, we will level up support for autistic people across the country, and I look forward to working with my right honourable friend and members of this House to make this happen. Thank you.